Hello. What is good? Usually I don't like do the whole bright stuff. So if you struggle with being in the dark, there's hope. You just have to hold on to hope and and not get pissed off when the light comes around. Because because the darkness will consume you. And if you give into it, the whole angels and demons thing, if you give into it, then you're more susceptible to failure. So I don't usually go on walks and stuff, but I'll keep it on grounds just to make sure this place is cleaned up a bit, because this world is fallen, and I don't mean to be too preachy from time to time, but I do care about you and want what's best. And so it's easy to get caught up in the mix of social media. Okay, either you're for social media or you're against it. The reason we utilize social media, speaking of me and Josh Richards, yes, speaking of us three, to be in fact, but I'm not going to mention that other one just yet, because YouTube might kick me off their platform. But it's fine. I'll just create another account and just go from there. But I lost my train of thought. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Oh, the social media thing. Either you're for, as a Christian man, I do believe it is best to reach the nations via social media. It's a hell of a lot more, unless you're just like posting your location everywhere you go. Unless you're just like posting your location everywhere you go, then it's just easy to think of things from a negative perspective from time to time. And it's also important to go in on yourself, because everyone has a little something in themselves called the Holy Spirit. Whether you want to tap into that potential or that never-ending knowledge, then you got to focus on the good rather than the bad. As DJ Khaled says, the light. He's always promoting the light, the positivity, no negativity, new beginnings, stuff like that. Just like, if you have to do your mantras, I wouldn't advise it, because it kind of gets you into weird spirituality, because spirituality is just a fucking bullshit term for your inner being, which is the Holy Spirit. So you just gotta sugarcoat things, because this world is fucking psychotic. There's fucking lunatics everywhere. You can't fucking trust anybody. So it's just a part of being in this world. So you got to take it for what it is and look on the brighter side of things, regardless of the situation or circumstance, because things always could be worse. Things always could be better. I'll admit that. But always looking on the bright side of things will get you a hell of a lot further in life than not. you know? So, I still got to keep speaking. So, usually I close my videos out around there, but I definitely think I can reach more people if I continue to speak, because the way we communicate is through the English language, but there's a deeper meaning to it. There's a deeper thought process that the human mind goes through in order. Hey, you guys open? All right.
We just happen to be in the back.
All right, I'm just filming a video here. About to work out. But yeah, so there's a thought process that the human mind goes through in any situation, circumstance, or scenario. And it's important to tap into the infinite knowledge that you have in certain situations. A lot of the time, people really don't like the Christian faith because everyone knows that in order to be a Christian, you have to be called to be a Christian. And you have to be worthy of, quite frankly, living a broken life in this world in exchange for eternal bliss in heaven, what's meant with the creator of the universe. And this one dude, I got a comment one time on one of these videos that said, you need to go niche, your content's great, but your subscribers are shit and you've been posting for a while, so you're not seeing results. But you know how much work you have to fucking put in to see results in any area of your life? It's obnoxious. Like, look at the people who are at the very top. They're at the top for a reason. And it's not only because they're special, it's not because they're talented, it's not because they think they're superior to their counterparts, or even compete with their enemies, or have sex with their best friend's wife, shit like that. It's not only because of that, but it's because life is about risk, and they fucking put in the work. They put in an obnoxious amount of work. And yeah, you just got to focus on work. And it's not easy to start any endeavor. That's why you have motivation to we need motivation to yeah, so just continue to focus on the good. There's hope for tomorrow. I'm going to close this video out here and work on another video a little bit after I work out in the gym. If you can't tell, got the elliptical, the fucking bikes and shit. Whether or not it's a light day, who knows? I just kind of play it by ear, as my father always used to say. Just got to play it by ear, and because you don't know what's needed. You do know what's needed. Your intuition tells you, aka the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit isn't your intuition. The Holy Spirit is everything, and can be nothing in the same token. So there's two sides of the coin, heads or tails, and you just gotta. That's what life is. You just gotta take a risk. You're willing to bet. You gotta be willing to bet the things you're willing to sacrifice in order to accomplish something greater. And much of life is sacrifice. If you're going to get anywhere in your life, you can coast through life and not be anything, become anything of yourself, but I wouldn't suggest that. It's important to focus on the brighter side of things, most of all, and just love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And we'll continue this discussion another time. Appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.